purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose.
So welcome to Stool Talk. Today we have with us a very, very special guest. I'm so excited to have this guest on. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose. And today's guest is definitely doing that. A great leader, a great basketball player, and a great student. So she's a great student athlete. One who works hard, one who's unselfish, one who we see making great strides to be great. Today we have with us Miss Eden Schoch. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So how did this basketball journey start for you? What age were you when you first started?
The first time I picked up a basketball, I was real little. I used to play outside with my dad on our street, and then I got the chance to play on a team for the first time in fifth grade, and it's just been ever since.
What do you love about basketball?
Everything. Honestly, just being able to be a part of a team and learning how to be a good leader is one of the best things for me.
Yeah, lead me to right to my next question. What type of leader are you? Do you lead with your play or do you lead vocally?
I try to set a good example for all my teammates and all the younger girls, but also if you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you. So,
Yeah.
like, I'll be constructive about it, but it's nothing personal.
Yeah. Who has been your biggest influence or role model in your basketball career thus far?
I'd have to say my dad.
Yeah.
He's the whole reason I got into it, so he's definitely a big part of why I started doing all of it.
Yeah. What does family mean to you and how have they helped you?
Family is everything to me. My mom, she didn't think I could do it at first, but earlier today she was just telling me about how I've grown so much as a player and she's so proud to see where I've become. So
Yeah.
it means a
How,
lot.
how far do you want to take this? Like, do you want to go to the next level? Do you want to play in college and beyond?
I'm thinking about it right now. It's a difficult decision for me because I want to become like, I want to stick in my um, academics,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I would love to continue playing.
Yeah.
So,
And that's why we do these spotlights. We talk about your journeys because everybody's journey is different. Can't nobody be eating but eating, to be able to see what it takes to be you because you got kids in the Northwood area or Oregon
mhm,
all over Toledo that will probably watch you that you don't know that look up to you. So they say,
right.
how she do it? What's her love for the game? What does she do? What's her
Mhm.
passion? What's her insight? What does hard work mean to you?
Hard work is putting yourself through everything that you want to get done, even if you don't have the motivation for it.
Yeah,
Like pushing yourself to be better no matter what. So,
yeah. Wow, that's great. What are your strengths that you bring to the table, and what's your weaknesses?
I'd say I'm a great leader and I always push everybody to better themselves, including myself.
Yeah,
But at the same time, when I push myself, sometimes I push myself too hard and I get overwhelmed. And learning how to deal with the overwhelming feeling and not shutting down is something I need to work on a little more.
yeah. And how was the season? How would you describe the past season last year? How would you describe that?
I'd say we put in a lot of hard work and dedication. We were much like a family last year.
Yeah,
And I think if we didn't have as many injuries as we did, we would have came through on top, but just the injuries held us down. But we had a lot of great seniors, so have to keep that legacy moving on.
yeah. Now, what is your goal individually, and what is your goal team wise?
My personal goal would be to like better my ball handling and get more shots up and everything this year.
Yeah,
And for my team, I really just want to push everybody to be themselves and win the tag, hopefully.
yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, how do you feel like your game developed and you as even a player gained since your freshman year?
So my freshman year, I had a concussion like before the season even started. So I missed out on a lot of valuable time, but I think I pushed through. And then sophomore year, I came back stronger. And last year, it was my best year so far. So,
Yeah. Until this year, until they see Eden
mhm,
this year.
exactly.
Yeah. Can you walk us through a typical training or a typical practice for you?
So normally I like to work out during the off season, and we've had open gyms and everything. So I'll be working out. I've been eating more protein, staying on a meal plan,
Yeah.
and then when practice time comes around, I'll be in school. So it'll be school, practice, sleep.
Yeah. How do you balance that being a teenager, being great in school and on the court, and still just having time to yourself? How do you balance that?
Um, Honestly, I find school easy. Like I love going to school. I love learning, so I use that time wisely and I don't mess around in school. And then when it comes to basketball, I stay to basketball and I don't like to mix them as much.
Yeah. What is your biggest challenge that you faced this far in your high school career?
Um, Probably anger issues. I feel like a lot of people have anger issues when it comes to my team. And even I had anger issues, but I learned to overcome that and just helping people and myself stay away from like overwhelming and getting angry and everything.
Yeah, and then just using your anger the right way, taking it out
Exactly.
on the court is great. But that's good that you overcome it. You seen that it was a situation, a problem, and you was there to assess it and do what you need
Mhm.
to do. What achievements are you most proud of at your time during Northwood High School?
Honestly, being able to bring everybody in the community together, like our games were packed last year,
Yeah.
and I think that shows a lot of great community around us, and just having that support system is really great.
Yeah, and I followed y'all kind of from afar. Coach Dante, is he still there?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
Coach Dante, and then one of my college football teammates, Derek Bestgrove, his father have something to do with Northwood, so I always be asking him about it too, Mr. Bestgrove.
Right
So
on.
yeah, so that's good. Do you guys got three jerseys, white, black, and blue?
Right now we have white, yellow, and black.
White,
So
yellow. Oh, white, yellow, and black. I like them
yeah.
black ones is hard.
Mhm.
So do y'all wear them at home and say a blackout, or is them road game
I
jerseys?
wish. Last year we barely got to wear the black jerseys, but hopefully this year we'll get to wear them more because
Yeah,
they are tough.
y'all gotta have them when y'all come out. They like, oh yeah, they mean business tonight. Do you got any hidden talents or anything that you do besides basketball you like to do?
I like to go fishing a lot, and I'm actually a great cook. I've been cooking a lot, so I'm
What's
getting
your
up there.
favorite, what's your best meal you cook?
I make chicken al pastor like Chipotle has, but better.
Oh, okay. What type of fish do you catch? What's the best fish you like to catch?
Bass for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely bass.
Wow. What would you say to a teammate that's down after a bad play or a bad game? What would you say you see them kind of looking, down, upset, and sad?
Honestly, it depends on who the person is because I know some people like want their space, but I just tell them to keep their head up and try not to focus on the little things because it's gonna go by.
Yeah. And for the girls that's probably in middle school and then the underclassmen at Northwood, what advice would you give them to be the best basketball player that they could be?
Honestly, putting in the hard work and believing in yourself is the biggest thing. You got to have faith in yourself, otherwise, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
But just being yourself and pushing through.
Yeah. And looking back at your career thus far, is there anything that you would do different?
Honestly, no. Like, I've always put in the hard work, and even if the outcome wasn't how I wanted it to, I still pursued what I love. So
Yeah.
I'd stick to it.
Are you a shooter or you're a driver of the basketball or both?
Both. I don't know. It depends. I like a
Yeah.
little floater, so.
Oh yeah. Get in there when they can't let you go, especially in that zone. So you gonna
Hmm.
kill the zone. You gonna kill the zone. Um, What do you do pregame to get you going, to get you ready? Do you listen to music? Are you quiet? If you listen to music, is the tones, is it light? Is it soft? Is it rowdy?
I listen to a lot of music before game, and I like to like warm up for like 30 minutes beforehand, before
Yeah,
even anybody else gets there. So,
yeah. Who would you say you pattern your game after, or who do you look up to basketball wise?
um, honestly, Larry Bird has always been one of my biggest people because that was my dad's person. So I would
Wow.
like study his stuff and everything. So
Yeah. Whatever comes to your mind, can you speak something positive to the youth?
don't give up on yourself and push through no matter what. And if you don't feel like you can do it, just try harder because you're able to do anything you want.
Yeah, yeah. So Eden, we're spotlighting you for being a great student athlete. Continue to put in all the hard work, continue to grow, continue to excel because greatness is inside you. I pray that God continue to bless you, that He gives you the strength you need to be the best player that you can be, that He gives you the confidence and the strength to be able to lead your team, guide and govern them, and just know that you can do it because greatness is inside of you. And we're gonna be looking, seeing what you're doing, cheering for you. Great things is gonna come for you this year in the tech, and you're gonna reach all your goals and even more. And we thank you for this time.
Thank you.
Eden Schoch, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just walking in my purpose on purpose.